Hello everyone, my name is Gurpreet. My today's topic is my favorite pet. I like all animals because they are only ones who love us unconditionally. Pets always offer us everything, but they have without asking for anything in return. I would like to talk about my favorite pet, that is dog. A dog is domestic animal and can seen in almost all houses. A dog is one of the most loyal animal. Their loyalty and honesty have no match. Dogs are everything different choice as according his various breeds of dogs, such as bulldogs, pugs, and Germans. The characteristic of dogs depend on their breed. My pet dog name is Bruno. Or he's he is breed of a German spread. He is 2 year old. He gets delight. He gets delighted to see me when I come back home, and jumping around me. He protect our house from intruders, and especially during the nights. He gentle with my family, and but he gets more aggressive when he spot when he spot a stranger when he spot a stranger when I am upset. He cheer up me by linking me and jumping around me. So I love him, my pet dog.
My name is Marprit Kaur and I have to speak on topic describe a event which I organized. Well, our celebration plays an important role in our life. We celebrate every happy moment with our family. I have organized many celebrations in my life, such as in school functions and birthday parties, so on. But here I would speak about a specific celebration that was I organized a birthday party for my father. Actually, it was ago 5 6 months ago. It was my father birthday, and I decided to give a surprise party for my father. And so for that preparation, my father go in the morning 9 o'clock, and I was having 6 to 7 hours for preparation for her birthday. And I, after the going of my father, I go to market. I buy some decorative things, uh, and decorative things and some balloons for the decoration of our house. And I come to home. It took around 2 to 3 hours, and I cleaned the house first of all. Then I decorated my house with flowers and balloons. It took around 1 hour. After that, I decided that I heard that my father like a cake which I bake up, and I had to bake a cake for my father. So I make a cake for my father, and actually it that cake I was presenting a gift to my father. And uh, at last I heard that I have then I start calling the her friends and nearby our family members, and they arrived at home at 4 o'clock. They also helped me in decoration, and I 1 hour was left. I dress up, and I the guest was starting coming in my house. At the sharp 5 o'clock, my father opened the door, and everyone was singing a birthday loudly birthday song for my father. wishing her a happy birthday. My father was totally surprised with the surprise party that I organized. That when I told my father this party I organized, she appreciated me about my how you organize this party. Thank you. This was celebration which I event which gone successfully.
Hello, friends. Good morning to all of you. I hope you all are doing well. So, today's topic is pets. Mother Nature has give us a lot in this world, and animals is also a big creation of Mother Nature. And there are many different pets are kept in other countries environmentally and friendly. And dogs is almost lines the combination नहीं बन रहा dogs and almost people's favorite pets are dogs, parrots, and cats, and horses, etc. And my favorite pet is dog. And there are many species of dogs. My favorite dog is American Pit Bull. Be- because he is a very healthy and muscular dog, and he prevents us for harmful effects of any problem, and this is a very good for all.
You are going to describe a pet, you have to raise certain issues, but first comes the introduction. सब तो पहला part introduction होता है. For centuries, humans have been having pets at their homes because there are certain reasons. First comes the security, because at that time when cavemen were living in the caves, there were nothing to alarm them. At that time, dogs kept or helped them to keep alive जिंदा रहे उस समय लोग. Not only they act as watchmen, night watchmen, but they also helped him securing their food. सिक्योर ਨੂੰ ਫੂਡ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਸਿਕਿਉਰ ਕਰਨਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਰੱਖਿਆ, ਭੋਜਨ ਵੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਅਵੇਲੇਬਲ ਕਰਾਉਂਦੇ, ਸ਼ਿਕਾਰ ਵੀ ਮਾਰਦੇ ਸੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ. So everything they needed was obtainable at that time from the dogs. Not only the dogs, human also started having certain other pets for certain meeting the demands. For example, she provided them with the fine wool. Temperature was really cold at that time. Wool kept them alive. And not only fat substances, milk, protein, and other things, they learn how to get those things from once they domesticated those animals. They domesticated those animals, but if we go further back in the history, we came to see that millions or billions of years, no one ever domesticated any animal. Human history is full of wandering, and at that time, no animal was kept with them. They were roaming freely, and to bound them or to keep them in a house was unthinkable at that time. But the first miracle happened when they started keeping at their homes. Many of our ancestors survived because of that new invention. ऐसे इन्वेंशन करके अपने ancestors जिਉਂदे रहे, ऐस खूबी करके अपने ancestor बच गए, क्योंकि उन्होंने, you have seen through the eyes of history books that cultivation was unknown to us for billions of years. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਧਰਤੀ ਤੇ ਫਸਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਗਾਉਣੀ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਸੀਗੀ. We rely solely on fruit and vegetables obtained in the jungle. बस जंगल ते जेड़ा कुछ होते हुए. But once the cultivation was adopted, it became a huge miracle to all humankind. Humankind वास्ते miracle साबित होया. It fed the animals ਨੂੰ feeding help होई. Now we don't need to carry those animals to certain other areas while the season changes because we started growing the fodder for them. ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਚਾਰਾ ਵੀ ਆਪ ਹੀ ਉਗਾਉਣ ਲੱਗ ਗਏ, ਚਾਰਾ ਹੀ ਆਪ ਹੀ ਉਗਾਉਣ ਲੱਗ ਗਏ. And it also proved a certain thing that changed the course of our history. If I talk about the pets, we can learn many things from them. First comes the resilience. No one can ever compete the resilience of an animal. Second thing comes the faith. Faith is uppermost in animals. No pet or no domesticated animal betrays his honor. ਧੋਖਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਕਦੇ ਵੀ. It is the quality of them. It is the quality of them which we lacks. ਆਪਾਂ lack ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਚੋਂ quality ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ. ठीक है. They are lead. They are they are swift animals. Dogs are really swift animals. They can run faster than us. They can run faster than us. They can chase animals in a beautiful way than us. They can act as a night watchman better than a human being. Better than a human being. And their sense of smell make them really unique. Have you seen those military person who survived solely because of the dogs? Otherwise they caught between the mines and only their dead bodies was the gift reserved for their loved ones, their family members. They saved due to the existence of those dogs. ਉਦੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਆਪਾਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੀਏ ਡੌਗਸ ਨੂੰ ਬਚਾਇਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ warfield. In the warfield they acted as their best companion. From the older time we have seen that the dogs with the soldiers, they played a huge role in winning or gaining the momentum in the war. ਜਦੋਂ momentum ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਸੀ war 'ਚ ਅੱਗੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਲੜਨ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਸੀ, dog was the first animal who was ready to give their life. ਉਹ ਤਿਆਰ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਜਾਨ ਦੇਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ. ਆਪਾਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ 'ਚ ਹੀ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ. ਠੀਕ ਹੈ. And while the soldiers got injured, they tried their hardest to bring that soldier to their rescue place. ਫਿਰ ਖਿੱਚ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ, ਜ਼ਖਮੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਖਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਸੀ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਤੱਕ. ਆਪਾਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਮਦਦ ਕੀਤੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ. ਠੀਕ ਹੈ. And nowadays with the advent of new technology and the places are really shrinking, places बहुत shrink हो रहे हैं, but still the need of the domesticated animals is there. They save us from plundering, from theft, from other physical harms, and at night when there is a danger they awake us. Otherwise it will become really impossible if we rely solely on technology. They are really they achieved mastery on those aspects. They can't be fooled. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੂਰਖ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਜਾ ਸਕਦਾਗਾ. ਠੀਕ ਹੈ. ਔਰ ਉਦੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਜੇ ਡੌਗਸ ਹੈ ਇੱਕ ਹੀ ਡੌਗ ਹੀ ਚੱਕਿਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ, ਪਰੰਤੂ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਕੰਟਰੀਜ਼. Harsh was raising the different issues. He was saying that certain environmental factors make the certain things, certain animals live or proliferate in a certain area. एक अलग अलग एरिया च अलग अलग environmental factor होंगे उस हिसाब नाल. It also depends on the interest of the people, not only the environmental factor but interests of the people also leads in. Once we start having those pets, domesticating those animals, interests also matter a lot. In many countries we see that a man with dog, but in many countries we see lot of women are with cats, with the cats, rabbit. Even in Australia we see that crocodiles and snakes are the charm. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ charm ਹੈਗਾ. Interest ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਮੈਟਰ ਕਰਦੇ. Environmental factors do play a role because we know any living entity first and foremost requires environment, but here environmental factor was not suitable. Here our interests matter a lot. And second thing we can say, as the spaces are shrinking, houses are becoming narrower and narrower and narrower, and our life is becoming too fast. Yeah, pace is taking toll of us. Pace बहुत बढ़ रही है. Nowadays, you can see that how many farmers have got rid of buffaloes and cows. ਗਾਈਆਂ ਦਿਸਦੀਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ, ਮੱਝਾਂ ਦਿਸਦੀਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ, ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂਗਾ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ. ਪੇਸ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੈ ਲਾਈਫ 'ਚ. earning the money and seeing through the eyes of a merchant or businessman is the norm of today. ਹਰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਪੈਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਵੇਖਦੇ ਆ, ਹਰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਆ, ਪੈਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਆ. ਤਾਂ ਗਾਈਆਂ ਵੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀਆਂ, ਮੱਝਾਂ ਵੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀਆਂ, ਘਰੋਂ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ. ਤਾਂ ਦਾ if it carries on for another 10 or 15 years, there is no doubt that cancer has its full plunge on all humankind. कैंसर ही कैंसर हो जाएगा. कारण की है कि जो मिल्क है, मिल्क इज नॉट प्योर. द मिल्क वी आर हैविंग इज नॉट फॉर प्रोटीन बट इज पॉइजनस. Because of the adulteration ਮਿਲਾਵਟ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮਿਲਾਵਟ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਦੁੱਧ ਦੀ ਮਿਲਾਵਟ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ. the sweets you eat and the sweets or anything you are having is full of adulteration. ਮਿਲਾਵਟ ਨਾਲ ਭਰਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ. ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ we should think again how we see those animals in the eyes of a man whose love for nature is at extreme, rather than seeing them with the eyes of a tradesman or businessman. We must stop them seeing through the eyes of businessman. Everything is not a business. And romanticism has taught us a lesson that feelings matter more than having the money. If you cheat somebody with money, he can forget you. But if you play with somebody's emotion, he or she always remembers you, and you are the culprit till your death, or till his or her death. We have seen. So emotion, as far as the emotions are concerned, faithfulness are concerned, companionship is concerned, resilience is concerned, love is concerned, the prime examples are the domesticated animal. They demand nothing. ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਇੱਕ ਲਾਈਨ ਕਿ they want nothing from us. ਤਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਲੰਬੀ ਸੈਂਟੈਂਸ ਸੀਗੀ, ਮੈਂ ਅਕਸਰ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ words are like jewels. ਵਰਡ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਸ਼ਬਦ ਇੱਕ ਜੂਲ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ. ਯੂਜ਼ ਅਸ ਸਪੇਅਰਿੰਗਲੀ ਐਜ਼ ਯੂ ਕੈਨ. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਵਧਾਨੀ ਨਾਲ ਵਰਤਣਾ. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਦੇ ਡਿਮਾਂਡ ਨਥਿੰਗ, 3 ਨਹੀਂ ਮੋਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ. ਪਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਦੇ ਵਾਂਟ ਨਥਿੰਗ ਫਰੋਮ ਅਸ, ਤੁਸੀਂ 5 ਮੋਤੀ ਖਰਾਬ ਕਰਤੇ. ਕਿੰਨੇ ਮੋਤੀ ਖਰਾਬ ਕਰਤੇ? 5 ਮੋਤੀ ਖਰਾਬ ਕਰਤੇ. ਯੂ ਮਸਟ ਬੀ ਅ ਗੋਲਡ ਸਮਿਥ. ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਸੁਨਿਆਰੇ ਬਣਨਾ. ਕੀ ਬਣਨਾ? ਸੁਨਿਆਰੇ ਬਣਨਾ. ਬਲੈਕ ਸਮਿਥ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਨਾ, ਲੋਹਾਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਨਾ. ਕੀ ਬਣਨਾ? ਸੁਨਿਆਰ ਬਣਨਾ, ਲੋਹਾਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਨਾ ਗਾ. ਲੋਹਾਰ ਸੱਟਾਂ ਮਾਰੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਕਮਲਿਆਂ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ, ਪਰ ਸੁਨਿਆਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਾਰਦਾ ਗਾ. ਸੁਨਿਆਰਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੋਚ ਕੇ ਮਾਰਦਾ. ਤੇ ਹਰ ਸੱਟ 'ਚ ਇੱਕ ਰਿਦਮ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ, ਉਹਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੈਸ਼ਰ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਹਰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਡਿਸਾਈਡ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ. ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਬਹੁਤ ਮਹਿੰਗੇ ਆਭੂਸ਼ਣ 'ਤੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ, ਗੋਲਡ ਜਾਂ ਜੁਐਲਰੀ, ਡਾਇਮੰਡ 'ਤੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ. ਆਪਾਂ ਵੀ